I sent him some checks on it too. It's actually been a nuisance. I'd rather try to run one check and get it done, figure it out.
Alright, just wanted to thank you.
I didn't
Okay,
realize they
everyone in
can
the
replace
parks and
the
Dixie
checks.
Gardens.
Yeah.
Alright, but he's not in coma.
Let's see if it's live. It should.
Not in coma.
She said she was.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Yes. Huh?
Put her on speaker.
Yeah.
My stepson, in a motorcycle accident. 63 stitches, the leg broke, arm broke. He's a state police in Mexico too. I don't want him to do that job. I don't want him riding on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
He's
I know.
23 years old. And we didn't know how he was. He was on waiting for the call. They said they called to let us know. We were waiting. Always something. My brother said we got a black cloud over our house. Our family. I'm sorry.
It can feel like that sometimes.
Yeah, with everything bad, everything bad. Yeah.
But you handle it good.
And you got to get out there. Because my husband said, what did I do in my life? When, everything is so negative, so bad. I said, I don't know, maybe you're mean to me. Which I didn't feel good to him. Almost time. I bought these, I think got ripped off. I think $5 each one of my brother-in-law's friends online was making them selling.
Okay.
And I got like 10 of them, $5 each. And someone else is making for $1 or $2 each.
Really?
My wife's been making them for the last 3 weeks for first responders. If you drop off bundles of fabric that earpieces.
Wow. That's good.
She's teaching the kids that, so it's perfect.
That is great.
Maybe. I don't want one of the ones that's with my kids. Lovingly
Kids
stitched by the
nowadays
lady.
don't know how to sew.
No.
We were taught that, like, Girl Scouts and other things like that.
Oh, they love the Girl Scouts.
Oh, I did too.
They love the bacon, they love the stuff.
Do they still have, because when I went to school, they still have like home ec classes, cooking and
This is
sewing.
high
on-
Yeah, high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they still have.
Yeah, culinary, they call it culinary.
Middle of the field, they have, middle school.
Is it
They,
6 o'clock?
girls,
Why are you worrying about
they
it?
take that class.
It's supposed to start beating.
I mean, they made waffles this morning for breakfast all by themselves.
Yeah, or they have to get another person.
Good evening.
I'm not anxious.
Do you want to sit down there?
Okay. Good evening. This is regular meeting of Mayor and Council held on April 28, 2020. I call this meeting to order and declare a quorum present. Would everybody please rise to the pledge allegiance to the flag of our country and please remain standing for a moment of silence for our military. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. This meeting has been advertised in one newspaper, Daily Record, in compliance with New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act. Attendance?
Councilman Cheatham, Councilman Glass,
Here.
Councilwoman Hedgepath.
Here.
Councilwoman White.
Here.
Councilman Lorenzo. Councilwoman Garcia Montez.
President,
Okay. Motion to accept the minutes of April 14th, 2020.
so motion to accept the minutes from April 14th, 2020.
Second.
All in favor? All in favor? Okay, correspondence, nothing.
The only thing I have for correspondence is from Anderson and Densler. We received the bids for the improvements to Taft Avenue, Polk Court, and Garfield. And he's recommending the contract be awarded to AJM Contractors in the amount of $68,999.
Who's recommending that be ordered?
Leon, and then we got the package from Phil. He agrees with Leon on the person to approve.
How many bids did we get?
I think there was 8.
And is that the lowest bid?
It is second to lowest bid. The other one, he's had trouble with doing other roads that they've been in here. Maybe trying to do shortcuts and stuff where he always had to watch them, so he wanted to go with AJM. And Phil agreed. So we need to award that tonight. Other than that, that's it.
Do we need a motion?
Well, you will, but I don't know if you want to do it right now, or if you want to do it, you know, whatever. It's up to me.
What's this for again, Debbie?
It's for, the contract for Polk Court, Taft Avenue, and Garfield Avenue for, paving.
I'll make a motion.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Roll call?
Councilman Glass,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath.
Yes.
Councilwoman White.
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez.
Abstain.
Okay, no committee reports. Okay, adoption of the 2020 budget.
Sure.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, we got our approval back from the state this week. We got it back a little later than we would have liked, but they're a little bit backed up and they're socially distancing as well. State did have a couple of minor review points for us that we were able to review with them, and they are accepting of our budget in its current format. We have their permission to move forward and adopt the budget as it was introduced last month.
So what parts did they?
They wanted to make sure we were going to be, we felt confident about our Clean Communities grant, because we haven't gotten an award letter yet from them, but we've been getting the same $4,000 award from them for like the last 3 or 4 years. And we feel confident that we'll get it again. They also had asked about our recycling tonnage grant, and we indicated to them we had already received the $2,496 that's in the budget for the recycling tonnage program, so they were satisfied.
So that's the only 2 things that they questioned?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other questions, council? So in other words, our budget looks great to them?
They're happy.
They're happy, okay, that's all that matters, okay.
Now before you're done.
Okay, now,
Now,
okay.
on the sewer, the raise of the sewer.
Mhm.
Now, the sewer raise is gonna be, you said, how much again, a year per household, Debbie?
$48.
$48.
$48, $4 a month.
$48 a year. And the taxes also are going up, right? In the
2%.
2%, which is on a house of
$171,490 is about $34 a year, or $287.87 a month.
That's $82 a year.
$3 a month,
$3.
$3 a month,
so $36 a year.
36.
3680.
Mhm.
For our portion of the rate. So not the council, but the school account.
Mhm.
Okay, that is where,
Okay. All right, I'd like a motion to open this portion of the meeting, which is the adoption of the 2020 budget to the public.
so motion open meeting to the public pertaining our 2020 budget.
Yes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, for the record, James Spinell, 15 Franklin Road. In regards to the budget, I thought you weren't gonna be talking about the sewer for the budget. Because aren't you putting that on for next month's meeting?
The sewer ordinance was introduced last meeting, it will be adopted next month's meeting. One question had no bearing on the other, but.
No. The
Okay.
councilwoman just had the
She asked me a
question.
question, I answered.
She asked,
Okay,
she asked the
all right,
question.
that's why I wanted to be sure we're still discussing that at the next meeting. That's why I asked the question. When can, does the budget have to be adopted tonight? And if it is, can there be any changes made once it's adopted?
What type of change would you be thinking?
Well, the reason why I'm asking is because in light of what's going on, I still disagree, and I think the council should second guess and think about giving that 3% raise.
Asked and answered, Jim.
Well, I'm asking if it's adopted tonight, then the budget can't be changed, that's what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. One's a
Well,
personnel decision, one's the budget adoption.
yeah, but they're incorporating money
One
in
is
the
the funding
budget.
methodology, and one is the council's approval for me to authorize and do the rate.
Yeah, but you don't have the final say on it, the council does, that's why I'm asking the council, not
That's
you.
correct.
Okay? I'm saying they should rethink the whole thing about the raises, because to increase taxes to get a raise in light of what's going on is unfair to the people of this town, especially people that aren't working right now. So, what I'm saying is, if you adopt this budget, you're basically slapping the people in the face saying, well, we're getting a raise, and you're sitting at home not working. So, if you're saying that you adopt the budget tonight and that's it, it's locked in, you can't go back and remove the raises. That's what I'm talking about.
As I just said, one is independent of the other.
But it's in the
Putting a
budget.
budget in place is granting us the funding mechanism to award those raises. Whether or not the raises then get implemented can be a second decision made by the council.
But you said, when you did the budget, that if there was because I believe a council member asked if we did a 0 increase on raises, what that would be, and 3% raise.
I don't understand the relevance of the question.
They were trying to figure out what the tax impact was gonna be on if they gave the salaries, because a third of the budget is salaries. So you give a 3% raise across the board, that has an impact on our taxes, which is gonna raise the taxes. If you eliminate it, it'll lower that. Maybe not eliminate a tax increase, but lower it. Yes or no?
Potentially.
Potentially. Okay, well, all I'm saying is council needs to rethink that part of it. I know there's some things that are fixed costs that you have no control over, but raises is something you can control. And who knows what's gonna happen with the school budget when we get that. I mean, you can't really argue with them about their school budget. And then you wanna raise sewer rates on top of it, so we're getting hit twice in this town. And I think you need to think twice about this. That's all I have to say about it.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, I'd like to close the, open to the public portion of this meeting.
So motion to close this portion of our meeting to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we need a motion for adoption.
So motion for adoption of the 2020
Second.
budget.
That's good. Mr. Wood, second. Okay, roll call.
Councilman Glass,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath,
Yes.
Councilwoman White,
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. Thank you. And the last item on old business is, remember, financial disclosure statements are due at the end of the month. Okay,
And that's it.
We
and,
do the vouchers.
yeah, oh, okay, now, okay,
No,
Vouchers.
next meeting.
everybody get a chance to look at the voucher list? Any questions on any line items? Thank you.
Stay healthy,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Take
too.
Yeah.
I have a question on number, well, don't say no number, but anyway. For Eduardo Martinez, it says 11 days, that's 88 hours and 31.21 hours overtime. He's not here, is he using sick time, or is he using, what is he using?
What,
Well, of course, I always have a second, and that, and the overtime for extras. 6 hours for extras.
It said,
And I know it's submitted for 88 straight, that's all.
yeah, 88 hours, that's what it is.
and what's that 31 next to it,
Where do you see that at?
right there?
That's his hourly rate.
Oh, 31.
Right, that's an hourly rate.
Alright, so that money's coming out of what? Is he using sick time?
He's using sick time.
Alright, so is that a different, line item than salary?
Nope, so it's road salaries.
So it's still under salary?
Yep.
Any other questions? Okay, I'd like a motion to pay the bills.
So motion to pay our
Pay
bills?
the bills?
Okay.
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 Roll call?
Councilman Glass,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath,
Yes.
Councilwoman White,
Yes.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez.
Yes.
So now, you have to open it again for the
That's
public?
public, yeah. I'd like a motion to open the meeting to the public.
So motion to open our meeting to the public?
Second.
All in favor?
Alright.
What are you opening to the public for now?
Just regular open.
Regular.
Oh, okay.
You have to get your say in, don't you?
Jim Janelle, 15 Franklin Road. Let's see. What you were talking about when you're doing vouchers, was that a payroll report? Because that's not part of the voucher list. Is that a monthly or?
Yeah, I'm surprised that that's not on the voucher listing.
Yeah, the payroll is not on the voucher list at all.
It isn't for anybody else, so it's up to you. It's always been more of an informative.
Look, you're paying the bills, don't you think the public should have a right to know what we're spending on a monthly basis, or?
It's not done by voucher, it's done through payroll.
Yeah, I know that, but it should be part of your, voucher list report of what you're paying. So we're paying more than 153,000. All right, we're not gonna debate that. I'll just ask for the report. Does anybody know if, being the fact that a lot of people are home now, I read in the newspaper and online, a lot more garbage is being generated. How is that going to affect our garbage collection? Is Rubenetti still going to collect for that rate that he's getting paid monthly,
Yes.
no matter what the?
The only
tonnage is?
thing, that's changing is because the recycling center that we use through Rubenetti is closed because they can't separate their people 6 feet.
Yeah,
So they're shut down. County hasn't offered any kind of help towards anything. They said we just have to deal with it. So Rubenetti, there was 2 weeks that we had a dumpster here.
yeah, 3 of them, yeah.
We had 3 dumpsters instead of just a regular 2. And he's charging us, I believe it's $150 to get rid of extra for the recycling, because he has to take it out of state to get rid of it, instead of getting rid of it right here in,
They're permitted to
Montville.
take it out of state, even though it's generated here?
Mhm.
Okay.
They're taking it to New York.
But whatever he collects, if it's over tonnage.
But regular garbage, no, there's no extra cost to
All right,
it.
so he's not gonna hit us up
No.
next year? Okay.
No, I know what you're saying, it's not like other towns, because some other towns, they have, instead of 2 pickups a week, some are having to have 3 pickups.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, being at your home, you're generating a lot more garbage.
And he's still only picking up the
Yeah, he's
once a
still
week.
doing
Mhm.
that's which is fine. Just to get an update, that trailer at Firehouse, that's still there?
The trailer inside, yeah. Mhm.
Still there?
Yeah.
Is it being removed?
As far as I know, it's not done.
Because that's not part of, according to the contract, it says only firefighting equipment. That's not firefighting
Well,
equipment.
I'll look at the contract.
Because that trailer, I believe, is owned by the Antique Club, which is separate from the fire department. You don't know that I know that,
I don't know.
Yeah, but I know.
I'll ask the chief.
all right? Because you explained to me how that trailer is utilized in firefighting purposes.
I'll
Because
ask the
according
chief.
to the contract, it's only supposed to be for firefighting equipment. And a trailer like that is not. Are you going to be doing anything based on the governor's executive order, extending the tax bill due dates?
I have to talk to Karen about it.
But I think you just did that today.
Yeah, he just did it today, so I'm
But it's
gonna
up
talk to
each
her.
individual town.
Yes.
to do it.
Each and
And you have to pass, I
every-
believe, a resolution in order to
Yes.
do that.
Mhm.
All right. So I know people have asked me about it, I said, I don't know what the council's doing.
The way to do it is just ask us.
They don't necessarily always believe in asking
Next
council, you
question.
never get a straight answer. So they ask people who might know.
And I do believe with that order, and I'm not sure, that's why I have to ask Karen, if they push it to the June 1st, I don't know if the people are gonna have to pay late fees, because it's usually.
I think part of that was they were waiving late
Here, the
fees
window
and
Okay.
fees.
and you can't lower interest rates, and
Right.
you can't raise them.
Mhm.
Because one town tried to lower them.
Right.
And they wouldn't let them do it.
Question?
And then if they're paying in by June 1st, then their next payment's still gonna be August.
Yeah, unless they extend the whole thing again.
Right.
All right, last thing I have for you was, are you doing any work on this part of Coolidge and Washington as far as the road? Did I know you talked about
Not now or not, I mentioned it at the last meeting,
Mhm.
if council had any,
Streets.
streets that they wanted done, and Coolidge was one that I had said.
As far
So,
as repaving?
Yes.
I mean, it is rough,
right,
but what I wanted to ask was, is it gonna be included that the storm drains be done? Because the storm, I think there's 2 or 3 of them, I think 2 over here and 1 over here, that are original to the town.
on Coolidge?
Yeah,
Okay,
because they're open, like, if a little kid went up there, you could slide a kid right in.
okay.
And, the one is down here, the other one's over here, and I think the other one's across the street. But those are the original, that's why if you do paving, are they gonna incorporate
Right, okay.
storm drainage? Even though I don't know if they let you do that with that money.
I think we can, I'm not sure.
Alright, but I think this one over here is collapsing, it's actually, the
Okay.
pavement's falling in. I wanna take a look at that.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Cindy, I have a question. I know you had said if we move any streets that need to be paved, coming into Victory Gardens, that right there, off of Franklin Ave.
At the top of the hill?
Coming in, yeah,
Okay.
that over there is real rough,
Well, that's gonna be done when Randolph does that whole Franklin Road.
but it's not gonna come into Victory Gardens, right?
I think they're gonna have to seam it together, so I believe it is going to come in there. And if not, Eddie and Hector can patch it. I mean, you know, because I think we did that road not too long ago.
It's a lot of
But I
traffic.
can, have them look at that too.
Alright, one more question. Other towns are giving out food for people that need it, and those over there. Can Victory Gardens do anything like that? Get some, from maybe the county? What is it? Did you hear?
Food bank,
The food bank?
yeah, county food bank.
County food bank? And then someone give it out at the firehouse to the people?
Dover already did it.
You could check into that.
Yeah, I'll take a look
There's
at
so
that.
many people that are in need
Okay.
now, not working. I saw one person on TV said that they ate the one day and the next day they didn't, you know, it's hard.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna check, I talked to Pastor Hector, see what quantity of people that he talks to, that, see how many families,
Yeah.
you know. Okay,
The ones that
I'd like to
don't
close
go to
the-
church.
close open to the public
I
meeting.
won't go to that church.
Motion to close the open to the public portion
Portion
of
of
the
the
meeting.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. and I'd like to adjourn the meeting.
So motion to adjourn.
No, that's a
All in favor? Aye.
She's good.
Hey, you're not gonna really say that was.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
And,
In fact, I'll exit or whatever. See if he has an idea how many things he knows.
he was in,
Well, cause of course, he's involved in the school. Yeah, school, yeah.
and it's the medicine.
You know,
Said she was-
Of course, he's,
you might not know all the people
he,
that
you know,
are out there that are hungry.
Yeah, I always found out
And you know,
for
the other
real,
thing
what
is
was
you
today.
do
You didn't adjourn the meeting.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Kendall, good night.
Yeah.
How many,
How's everybody else doing?
Good.
Yes, they
Good.
but I'll be out.
I'm gonna,
Just got.
Family's good,
Everybody's got their-
everybody's good, everybody's good.
Yeah.